Hi.
Yo.
We are Semi-Precious
Weapons,
and you are watching My Vegas Scene.
I can't pay my rent, but I'm fucking gorgeous.
Thank you guys for sitting with me.
Thank you, Brian.
So we've got Semi-Precious Weapons. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
We're Semi-Precious Weapons.
Semi-Precious Weapons. And this is My Vegas Scene.
You got it.
MyVegasScene.com. And we are on our tour bus behind the Palms, where we are playing the Pearl Theater, opening for the one and only Miss Lady Gaga.
Awesome. So how'd you guys meet each other?
We went to college together.
Okay.
So-
Where was that?
We went to Berklee College of Music in Boston. So he and I were roommates freshman year, just on accident. And then we all met each other within like the first week of school.
Right. And you've been playing for a while, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't form the band until after college.
Okay.
But we were all playing together in different formations and whatnot since we were in college.
Excellent. Now the name of the group, where'd it come from?
I decided that I was going to start a band with these 4 people and told them that that was what was happening and told them that the band name was going to be called Semi-Precious Weapons.
Got it.
And then we said, okay.
Now what exactly does that mean? Semi-Precious Weapons. Explain that to me.
It's kind of violent, it's kind of glamorous, it's kind of feminine, it's kind of masculine. Just kind of the idea of something that's precious, but also is an instrument of death.
It's
Danger.
perfect. It's perfect.
And then, so after college, how'd you come from, getting together in college to being on the Monster Ball tour with Lady Gaga?
That's great.
I got this.
Do it.
Get it. We moved to New York, and everything was a lot more boring there than we had anticipated. And we started the band, and
Started the band to fulfill the boring void. Instead of continuing to complain about how boring it was, well, let's just start a party band since there are none.
Right.
because that's how all those guys got boring anyway. It's just complaining instead of doing something cool. So we were playing for a long time, and we met Lady Gaga, and she was fun too. One of the rare fun people that we met in New York, and started doing shows together. And fast forward to now, and she blew up, and took us out.
Brought you with, huh?
Yep.
That's
She blew
awesome.
up massively. We'd be like in our van driving ourselves to like small bar shows across the country while like there's Gaga songs on the radio.
Right.
And it was pretty awesome and odd and surreal and magical.
Yes.
And then she asked us to open for her one show in New York on her last tour, and we did. And all the people that worked for her lost their minds for us,
Right.
and helped us out a whole bunch. And now we're on the whole Monster Ball tour across the whole world.
Awesome. Where have you been so far?
Canada.
Yep.
And then a bunch of American cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas now.
Gotcha.
Yes. Most importantly.
So then you're headed out internationally, I assume, huh?
Yep. So we do the rest of we do the South and the Midwest and the East Coast in January, and then we go and start the UK in February.
Got it. Now I saw that one of your influences was AC/DC. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We love AC/DC.
And
Who
what
doesn't?
was it like being compared by them, or compared to them by Boston Globe?
It was amazing. The
Yeah.
Boston Globe quote was, because Gaga hasn't really allowed press into the shows, so someone from the Globe just bought a ticket
Right.
so they could review the show, and they said that we were like the perfect opener for her, and that we split the difference between AC/DC and Queen,
Right.
which I think is kind of like.
We have another quote that I love the most, which is we look and sound like the Sex Pistols if they came out of the Andy Warhol factory scene.
Okay.
So I think those two quotes together, if you mix it up and
That summarizes
turn the
your
heat up,
sharing. Right.
you'll have that.
Excellent. So your next album is going to be on the House of Gaga label,
Yes.
and Lady Gaga is an executive producer.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct. When's that coming out, and what can we expect?
There'll be an EP coming out, which is basically the first 4 songs of the record, coming out in the end of January, and then the whole record will come out a couple months after that. And it's just kind of like our dream record You know, we had met with a bunch of different labels and a bunch of different producers, and everybody was telling us that we needed to work with co-writers and use electronics. And all of a sudden, we showed up at Interscope / House of Gaga and all the other labels involved,
Right.
and everyone was like, "No, why the fuck would you use electronics? You're a 4-piece rock band. Sound like a filthy 4-piece rock band.
Right.
And why would you use co-songwriters? These songs are great." So it was like, it's really our dream record. We've been in a van for 3 years talking about what records should sound like, and we actually got to make one that sounds just like it, and it's
Excellent.
really amazing.
Yeah.
It
Awesome.
sounds like if you put a bunch of big dogs in a metal trash can and then put Marilyn Monroe in there and like shook it up.
Shake it up.
It sounds noise.
Gotcha.
I like that.
So you're here in Las Vegas at the Palms.
Yep.
Have you been to Vegas before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come out here a lot.
We played 2 really awesome, terrifying, like small bar shows here before.
Yeah.
One where I almost got killed.
Double
that
down,
was
so double down.
Double down. I almost got
Right.
murdered. Then one at the beauty bar, which was a really amazing experience because a lot of our fans are under 21. And so all of the under 21 kids were like standing on a grease dumpster in the alley,
Jordan.
looking over the fence to
Right.
watch our show. So that was amazing. But then we opened for the Sounds here at the House of Blues not too long ago.
Okay.
And that was, the fans were amazing. There was just as many people to see us as there were for the Sounds. Like, it was
Right.
crazy. And then last night we played the Pearl with Gaga, and it was fucking unbelievable.
Control.
And we always hear these horror stories about how Vegas audiences are weird and they don't, you know, because there's so many tourists, and it's like, we had an unbelievable show last night, so I don't know what everyone's talking about.
That's awesome.
There
Maybe
were a lot
they-
of kids too.
A lot of
Awesome.
younger people,
Really?
yeah. Maybe their bands just suck, so they blame the boring show on Vegas, not on themselves.
Las Vegas. What's your favorite hotel to stay in?
Well, actually, the room I have here at the Palms is one of the greatest things I've ever seen, and it cost me like $60.
Yeah.
So.
I love the Hard Rock too.
Okay.
I really
Okay.
love the Hard Rock.
Awesome. Favorite nightclub? You guys been to any nightclubs here? Or bars?
Well, we're up at the Moon
Mhm.
at the top of the Palms, and that seemed pretty great. And then we DJ'd at the Beauty Bar last night, and DJing at the Beauty Bar was a lot more fun than playing at the Beauty Bar.
Yeah.
I will say.
We love the beauty bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was really awesome.
Excellent. That's great. You think you can give me a quick tour of the bus?
Of course.
Yeah?
Pick up your damn camera.
All right. Let's do it.
So you're here in the front lounge of our bus. Over there, he's not here sadly, but our bus driver Jamie Dukes
Jamie
is like
Dukes!
the coolest guy ever.
Now is Jamie with you throughout everything?
Jamie's with us throughout everything. He won't be able to. He's not allowed to drive in other countries, but
Okay.
as far as North America, he's here. Is that Jamie Dukes?
No.
Oh,
It's
there's Reed.
Okay. Hi,
What's
Reed.
up, Reed?
Yep, Reed's very important to the bus tour.
All right.
Here's our flat screen TV with one of my best friends and my makeup artist, Darian Darling, sitting in front of it. Very important part of the tour. Here's our restroom.
Okay.
Shit
Very
in there.
nice. Very nice.
Here's my purse. Here's some makeup. Here's some champagne. Here's a drawer full of whiskey. That's important.
Good drawer to have.
Our manager Mark is also up front, but he doesn't like to be on camera, so don't turn around.
Got it.
Here's a fridge which has champagne and Diet Coke in it. That's about it. Here's a microwave. Here's where we all sleep. There are 12 bunks. There's only 7 people in here though, but there are 12 bunks.
When was the last time you slept in a bed?
Uh,
Well, assume just when you're in the hotel.
When I go to hotel, I get a hotel room. Nobody else does.
Gotcha.
I spoil myself. Here is some of my fashions.
The closet.
This is here's all my shoes. Lots of pantyhose. You know, pretty magical. And then back here we have the back lounge. This is Jimmy. He's our creative director. He's making a champagne bottle. He's gonna put my face on it shortly. Here's our tour manager, Dave.
How you doing, Dave?
Here's another TV, which is exciting.
All right.
And then our bus actually has a shower in it,
Oh wow.
which is thrilling.
Behind you here. Good to have.
Very exciting. And back right about here is where Stevie had sex with a white girl for the first time in 10 years.
MyVegasScene.com, your ultimate source for Las Vegas nightlife and news. For more information, visit MyVegasScene.com.